Two clone troopers awoke in a field. They were dazed and confused. They had no idea why they were there or what had even happened to them. Hey, trooper, why are you all green? I don't know. You're all tan. Yeah, and I feel like I'm made out of, like, plastic now. Same with me. Where are we? What's happened to us? I don't really know, but I think you're my mortal enemy. I just feel this hatred towards you. Same with me. I don't know why we have beef with each other, but we got mad beef. Well, I guess the only thing to do would be to fight it out. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I'm okay with that. Why don't we go, like, find some more of our kind? I feel like there's probably more of us around here. All right, yeah, let's fight this thing. Let's go gather an army and fight it out. I'll see you later, man. Best of luck to you. I hate you, but, best of luck. Yeah, you too, man. See you on the battlefield. Yo, what's going on, boys? It's me, DaleyTactics here, and I am back with the special surprise that I alluded to in this week's episode of Army Men Civil War, and that surprise is plastic Army Men clone troopers in Men of War Assault Squad 2. I got Ultra, someone on my Discord, and a mod creator for Star Wars Galaxy at War to make these up for me. Big thank you to him. It will be available on the Steam Workshop in a couple of weeks. I will let you know when that is going to be happening. But yeah, like, this is awesome. Plastic clone trooper army men. Two worlds colliding, Army Men Civil War and Rico's Brigade. So what we have here is the green Army Men clone troopers, and then way over here we have the tan Army Men clone troopers. I thought we'd start off with just a standard pitched battle here. So both sides have equal numbers. It's about 250 troopers each, and they are going to be clashing in this tiny little army men village in the middle here, duking it out. There are two other colors in this, red and blue, and hopefully we'll get a few more in the future so we can have a whole rainbow of colors. But I thought today we'd start off with sort of the classic green and tan going at it together, and next episode we can introduce the red and the blue as well. I'm not sure if I want to do like a storyline type of a thing. Maybe I'll patch together a little intro at the beginning of this, and we can roll with that for future episodes. I'm not fully sure. What do you guys think? I'd love to know your comments in the comment section below. What you think of this? What you think we should do with this mod? That sort of a thing. Either way, guys, without further ado, we'll get this thing started, and 250 greens will go against 250 tans in this small village. Let's get it. Be sure to hit that like button for more content. Let's try and get 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. All right, bruvs. Let's get these boys marching. Let's get them marching. So here we go. Both armies are mobilizing. Very nice. Love to see the greens moving out. Looking pretty dope. I am really excited about this, boys. Like, this is such a new element to the channel. Army men, clone troopers, you gotta be kidding me. This is gonna be sick. And then the tan army men, clone troopers are also mobilizing a little bit here. Beautiful, love to see. This is gonna open up so many avenues for new content on the channel. I love it. This plus like the new Lego content, like we are golden. Wait, why are you guys shooting? No! Did you guys just kill this moo-moo? You just slaughtered Bessie. We could have gotten some serious cow juice out of that. Bruh. The tans are evil. You guys are evil in this series. Oh my god. What? They just killed Bessie. Oh my goodness, guys. I am anti-tan. These guys need to die. Greens, I need you guys to pull your weight here in this battle because this is unacceptable. This is absolutely unacceptable. They just murdered that perfectly good moo-moo. We could have gotten so much cow juice out of that, pasteurized that bad Larry, and then drank it up, had some delicious cow juice with our cereal. It would have been great. But no, they had to go and kill him. I am highly disappointed in the Tans. Greens, y'all better win this battle. Oh my god. Can we get an F in chat for Bessie, boys? Can we get some Fs in chat? Bessie was a good cow. Was a good moo-moo. Oh, for shame. For shame. The battle is starting off here, and it looks like the Greens are taking a number of losses on this main road here right off the bat. It's a little bit laggy, so I think we're going to go in slow-mo. That helps with the lag in general because the game doesn't have to render things as quickly. So, yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. We're getting better FPS in slow motion. It looks like the Tans are getting beat up pretty good here as well, so I like that. Greens, keep it up because I am anti-tan now, man. I am anti-tan. I can't believe they killed that cow. Well, a whole bunch of the Tan army men over here are actually retreating a little bit and moving backwards. That usually means that the Greens are dominating the battlefield. Oh, but the Greens are also moving backwards. So it seems like both AI sides seems to think that they're in a poor attack position and they'd rather back up and get into better defensive positions. I have to say the Greens are in a pretty solid defensive position with all these boxes and stone walls and things like that, but they keep backing up. So hold out right there, guys. That's a good spot. That's a good spot. The Tans themselves have found a pretty decent spot over here with this house as well and this stone wall. So they're set up in the middle over here too. Let's check in on the left side, and it looks like the Tans are really set up nicely on these walls. I don't like that. I want them to be in a bad position. Come on, Greens. Push the advantage. Get some kills. Take out these Tan scum boys. What the heck? Yeah, the Greens over here aren't in as good of a position. I mean, they're set up on these boxes and this gate, but like they're pretty out in the open, which I don't love. On the far right over here, the Greens are just straight out in the open on this field. That's not a good look at all, man. Where are the Tans? Yeah, the Tans have all this cover over here. So really on the far flank over this way, the Greens seem to be set up in a pretty good position over here, but then on the right flank, they're in less desirable positions, I would definitely say. So we've got mass slaughter of the Greens for the most part right now, and the Tans also had a pretty mass slaughter from the beginning of that battle, but they're setting up a little bit more, a little bit better in the back here now. So it's sort of settling into the battle, I would say. We got two really far flanking Tans over here. One does get sniped by a green soldier off in the fields over there, but one is still alive. It would be a helpful flank if they had more than just like one trooper over there, but having just one trooper isn't going to be all that effective. Greens off in this open field. They seem to be trying to get a little bit of a surrounding movement on these Tans over here, but the Tans are holding pretty steadily inside of this little pond, and they got good cover with this massive grassy rock. I like it. This is actually a map from Vanilla Men of War, and I have to say, the Vanilla Men of War maps, I haven't visited them in quite a while, but they're pretty class, man. They're pretty nice. The level of detail on them was really well done. I gotta say, I do love me a good Vanilla Men of War map, and revisiting all the old ones is kind of nice, because I rarely do that. The Tans seem to be taking a bit of a defensive position in this hedgerow over here, lots of them laying down to optimize firepower and accuracy. Greens doing sort of the same, but with less cover, I would say. Greens not in a good advantage point over here, for sure. And then these lads over here got all but wiped out. There's a few Greens left alive over there, and a bunch actually retreated back too. Not great. In the middle, the Greens still solidly have a hold on this sort of territory over here. They pushed farther forward than the Tans did at the beginning of the battle, and now their consolidated power is actually managing to kill a number of Tans. So that's good to see. I love it. Yes, wipe out these Tans, man. Let's check out on the far flank over here. Tans are pretty solidified in their defense, but the Greens are pushing them a little bit. If the Greens go too far, they could be in for a nasty surprise of those I can't talk. There's so many colors of all these Tans in such a solidified position. Their firepower is going to be really, really powerful. So these guys need to advance very slowly, taking it step by step and not overexpose themselves as they advance. And that's what they seem to be doing. They're taking nice cover themselves against these rocks and whatnot. So nice job, Green Army Men clone troopers. Love to see it. Oh, it's so cinematic too. I really dig it. I also love the detail Ultra put into it. He asked me if I thought he sent me 2 versions of the clone troopers. One of them had sort of like the insides as black, and then just the armor plates were green, and then the other was having this. This is what it turned out to be in the finalized product, but having like darker green insides and visors, and then the armor itself being lighter green. And I have to say, I like this version a lot more, and I think this attention to detail from Ultra is really, really nice and made this mod really, really dope. He, of course, did the communist clone troopers as well as the capitalist American clone troopers in Clyde's Rebellion as well. He is just a fun skin creator for this. He's one of the few people who like has fun with it and doesn't do like really serious Star Wars stuff. And I think he does have some serious Star Wars stuff though. Like I think he did the Iron Brigade, I want to say. I can't remember exactly. Maybe the Hazmat clones? Maybe, I want to say, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm being completely honest. So he definitely does have some serious stuff in his past, but I do like how he's like going goofy with it right now, which is it's just really fun. I like it. Okay, either way, the battle is stagnating a little bit. It looks like the Tans are actually pushing the advantage over here. They have no presence in this little chunk over here, and they've actually split off from their Tan forces over here. These Tan forces are secluded and alone now, fighting against a much more major green force because they've sort of shifted the rest of their force over to the right over here, and they're pushing the advantage over here and pushing the greens. I think it's time to go into normal speed. I think the lag won't be too bad. And it doesn't appear to be. Yeah, so we can see the Tan assault going on over here. They're sort of crossing over the river. They didn't make it too far before they sort of stopped and laid down again. It seems like they realized that the Greens were in a pretty stuck-in position over here, but the Greens have definitely actually backtracked a little bit over here and fallen back from their initial position way up here. We've also got Greens coming in through the main road again. They've reconsolidated. I didn't even know they had this many green soldiers over here in the middle. They must have all retreated back, and they're coming down this main road once again, mimicking what they did in the beginning of the battle. But this time around, they're getting a lot more fire out, and they're going up against a weaker Tan defensive over here. So I think they're gonna make it happen over there. And yeah, they're driving actually some of the Tans that were pushing forward on the flank further back, sort of countering that movement from the Tans. Love to see it, Greens. Take out these cow-killing Tans, man. Take them out. I don't want them in this battlefield. I don't want them at all. They're scum of the earth to me after they killed that beautiful Moo man. I have to say, like I was sort of saying in the beginning of the battle, before we got rudely interrupted by the slaughter of a cow, that, you know, channel content has been really, really good lately. Something that I've often sort of struggled with on this channel is coming up with new Star Wars content to do. Just simply because it can be difficult to think of something when you're working with a bit of a niche, and you know, this is like the only type of video that I can really do that's super successful on the channel. I can do like Total War videos, and you know, I did a Mountain Blade video today as well, and those are fun, but they never really perform like the Star Wars videos do. So coming up with new Star Wars content is always a little bit difficult, but I feel like lately I've just been on a roll, man. The whole Lego thing has really opened up to a lot of new stuff that I can do, and I really love that, and I love that you guys are liking it too, because I'm having such a blast with it. And it certainly wouldn't be as fun if the videos were flopping, but the videos are doing really well, so that just makes it all the better for me and all the more fun. On top of that, you know, we've got these plastic Army Men clone troopers now. That's going to open up a whole new avenue of content. We've got the communist clone troopers versus the American clone troopers in Clyde's Rebellion. We've got the old classics like Rico's Brigade. Map makers like Captain Orange are still churning out new maps for us. We've got Empire at War, Fall of the Republic, which I plan on doing a series on. Season 3 of XCOM Clone Wars. I feel like we're really thriving right now as a channel, and I love that. Because the worst feeling is getting up in the morning and not knowing what to record because you just don't have any ideas. And I was in that rut for quite a while in the past few months, but all of a sudden, all this new content has sort of opened up a path for me, and all of a sudden I'm like, what should I record today? There's so many ideas. What should I go with? And I really, really love that. And I also love that I am able to post things like Mountain Blade Warband to this channel and not get a bunch of hate for it. You know, it might get less views, but people at least, like, still enjoy it and still comment positive things, and that means a lot to me as well, because I love experimenting with new stuff that might not necessarily be Star Wars related. So, you know, I think we're at a really good point in the channel, and I'm really digging that, and I really love that. The Lego Star Wars stuff, I'm super excited to do more of it, and I get a lot of comments of people saying, like, you know, when's the next live action Lego video and stuff like that. And I have to say, it is a little bit slow going at the start here, because I don't have that much content to make, you know. I did my first 2 Clone Army building videos, and I have an idea for the 3rd and 4th ones, but I need supplies to come in the mail, you know, that I've ordered online in order to keep it up and keep doing it, because that's, you know, a large part of the Lego stuff is, like, actually having the Legos and getting new ones and things like that. So, you know, USPS is a little bit slowed down because of the COVID, and it's going to take them a little while to get here and get me the new supplies to make new Lego videos and whatnot. So just be aware that it does take me a little bit of time, but they're on their way. I think those will really be probably once or twice a week. So I hope you guys are okay with that, but that's just the rate I can do them, to the point where, like, I won't go broke buying too much Lego supplies and, you know, having new ideas and things like that. But I do have a few ideas of things we can do with the Lego Star Wars stuff, so pretty exciting stuff. Either way, let's get back into the battle here. It seems like the Greens have done a big encompassing breakthrough. I didn't even realize they actually just broke through straight down the middle and came all the way around this flank here. If we can look at the mini-map, they've cut the Tan army in two, and that's a brilliant play. They've secluded a small group of Tans to this little farmhouse over here, and then they're slowly pushing in on these Tans who have retreated all the way back here, and then the main Tan force is slowly getting cut off by the Greens that are down the middle. This is a brilliant play by the Greens, man. Yes! Get revenge on these murderous fiends! I love it! Beautiful, lads, beautiful. Oh wait, we could get a cool screenshot here. Hold on. Give me that green body. Yeah. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. Yeah. Yeah, that's hot. It's like Will Smith, baby. Yeah, they are doing an awesome job murdering the murderers. Yes. Oh, I love it. I'm definitely doing more videos of this, guys. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, because there will be more to come. No matter what, there will definitely be more to come. The Greens seem to be just taking their time, you know, slaughtering the last of these Tans and driving them out of this little house here. And then also the Tans on this flank. They're taking a bit of a back seat, I would say. They've got a pretty tight defense around this little townhouse here, so it might take a little bit more oomph to take these guys out, but the Greens are continuing to skirmish with them, and I think that's just so that the Tans located over there don't end up pushing the flank of the Green Army and ruining their push right now. It's just a distraction tactic, I think, right now. The Tans over here retreated from their farmhouse, and there's only one left, so they're about to wipe them out. The Green force that's sort of pushing the main Tan force over here is thinning, so we need these guys over here to finish up with this last trooper and then commit to the flank and attack these Tans over here. These Tans over here are just sort of in this field. They don't have a lot of cover, so it should be an easy matter of, you know, taking them out. Seems like the Tans over here are doing like a desperate last stand, sort of a push on the Greens that are straight in front of them, maybe trying to break through these lines, and that way they can skirt around and flank the flankers, and that's actually a pretty good strat right there. I don't mind that strat at all. It's pretty brilliant if they can manage to succeed in doing that. That could pay off massively for the Tan troopers. But there's also these troopers here holding out, which is sort of getting some diagonal fire on those Tans. If we look at the minimap right now, Tans are in blue, Greens are in red, and yeah, so these guys have wiped out that last trooper over there. Now they're pushing this way and sort of coming at the flank where the Tans are the weakest. Meanwhile, these troopers seem to be holding back this last-ditch Tan assault over there. But we also have these Tan troopers that were on the way flank over here, and they're actually pushing the flank now of the Green troopers. These Green troopers actually retreating back this way to support their other lads. Oh, if they set up on this stone wall right here and just fire in at these Tans, that would be brilliant. Oh, they're kind of doing it back here. Yes! Yes, Greens, this is smart. This is really good. Good looks, boys. Good looks. This is how you do it, man. Yes. Okay, this is brilliant. This is really smart. Okay. The greens are playing like tactical mad lads right now, squeezing the last little remains of tan resistance bit by bit. Gotta absolutely love it. This is really smart on the green play. I gotta say, the greens are KOing these tans, baby. Absolutely KOing. I love it. Man, they're playing brilliantly. They are really doing it. Now they're pushing the advantage a little bit more, crossing over the field and driving the tans back. And these guys really, they don't have anywhere else to run to. They're going to have to make their last stand somewhere, and there's not a lot of cover back here. So if they keep pushing back into sort of the fog of war area over that way, they're going to be done for. This is like the closest thing to good cover they've got. So if I were them, I'd just do a last stand holdout here and hope to goodness that your flanking troopers come through and deal a serious blow to the flank of the greens. That's the only hope that the tans have of getting out of this, but I think it's going to be too late. As we can see, the greens are really pushing in now, and the tans just continue to run away. And yeah, the greens are just decimating the last remaining bits of the tan army here. We're all hidden over that way. It's not looking too good for the tans here. Yeah, look at this. The greens just hitting them at every angle now. And the tan troopers that were in the far flank, they were very, very slow to advance. And I think it's because there was just a few green soldiers over here tripping them up and sort of distracting them as they were trying to come to the aid of the rest of the tans. And this slowed them down enough to the point that the tans just weren't going to be able to make it through. So brilliant play here by the greens. Every sort of step of the way, they decimated the tan army, and there's just like a few tans left alive in the far, far back over here. They're trying desperately to hold out, but I don't think they're going to make it, man. There's one right there. And then the rest of the tan army over here. The small contingency, like very, very few troopers. They're at least clumped together, so they're in a strong fighting force, but they're very small in numbers. There we go. The greens do end up wiping out that last trooper over there, and now they're sort of pushing back this way. Some troopers still firing into them. And yeah, the tans are moving to the right, and the greens are moving towards the tans. All right, should we go into fast motion for the next sort of step of the way here? Okay, what's going on? All right, the tans are moving a little bit closer here. The tans are actually kind of going on the attack. Maybe they're trying to set up on this wall and get a good position to take on the greens from. It'd be smart. Wait, don't separate. Wait, get this battle kickstarted. There we go, there we go. Okay, the battle is back underway now. The small amount of tan troopers that are left alive are engaging with the green troopers. They're getting a little bit of fire out. They do have some heavy weapons, and they're retreating back over this road to get onto that piece of cover. That's smart, you know? If you're going to do a last stand, at least do it in a position where you can get kills and you can do a last stand. So I have a feeling these tan troopers will end up getting a few green kills here, and some green troopers will fall, but I am almost completely confident that the greens have enough troopers to just absolutely crush the tans at this point. It is going to be no contest that the greens manage to do this. I think the tans just don't have it in them. And yeah, we're seeing that right now. The tans slowly retreating backwards back into the village area. You know, they're trying to do some guerrilla warfare tactics, but they're not holding out long enough in the particular positions they're holding to actually, you know, get enough fire off and get any kills. So it's basically end of the line here for the tan troopers. They're getting wiped, baby. They're getting absolutely wiped. One trooper right here ends up getting pincered by a whole army. That's brutal. And the last few over here still retreating back. Rather cowardly last stand. Cowardly or tactical? I'm not sure which. What do you guys think? Cowardly or tactical? I think more cowardly than tactical. You can tell they're just trying to creep away and not really standing for much. This guy's doing a nice job. This guy's tactical. He dies reloading. These troopers over here are definitely cowardly. Yep, they end up getting gunned down. There's one tan trooper left alive who made it to the other end. He has 5 kills. You know what? You go free. You go free, Moo Moo Killer. And the greens with a dominant victory here. This was well played by the greens. So if we look at the losses, tans are in yellow and then greens are in red. I mean, the greens suffered some pretty heavy losses, but obviously less than the tans did, and the tans just got absolutely smothered in this battle. Really, really well done tactics from the greens. I really liked watching that. That was a great battle. Yeah, either way, guys, let me know what you think of this. Do you want it to be a new series? I think I might do it as a new series because it is pretty fun. I think these models are really cool and could do for some awesome videos. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed. Comment down below what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one, I guess. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.